Hello, everybody. Hi again. This is Jeannie, and I'm an alcoholic and addict.
And I'm Andrew, and I'm also an alcoholic and addict. And we're not together, but we're trying to be together this month to completely help our friendship and our marriage and our recovery from alcoholism and addiction.
Yes, welcome to Grooves and Gratitude, Day 5. And today we're going to be reading from a different book. This is the NA, It Works, and How and Why. They're 12 and 12. So Narcotics Anonymous is just another one of the recovery programs that's based on the 12 steps. And I'm going to read you this from page 6. In Narcotics Anonymous, we deal with every aspect of our addiction, not just most obvious symptom, our uncontrollable drug use. The aspects of our disease are numerous. By practicing this program, we each discover the ways in which our addiction affects our personality. Regardless of the individual effects of addiction on our lives, all of us share some common characteristics. Through working the first step, we address the obsession, the compulsion, the denial, and what many term a spiritual void. And not sure which one of us is saying what, but the song that we picked out was "Addicted to It All" by The Collection. This group is one of our favorites. We saw them when they were just starting out in 2010, and they're doing really well now. And he just recently wrote this song, "Addicted to It All," and we were like, "Oh, that's perfect for step 0," because sometimes you feel like you're addicted to it all and you have addictive personality. So one of the things we were surprised by was when we went to the international 8A convention back in 2010, that there was actually people that were disputing having people from NA even attending AA type meetings. They say that you can't get sober that way, but we disagree. Our online meeting that we have every day is for anyone who is practicing trying to abstain from drugs or alcohol and other things. It can be also food, sex, money, gambling. There's a lot of things that we become addicted to. What do you think about that,
So
Andy?
there is something about the substances themselves. Alcohol is an addictive substance. I was addicted to nicotine for many, many years, and I've used other substances that are the substances themselves are addictive. But we have found that actually we ourselves are addicts. That means that we have something about our personality and about our upbringing, about the way the chemicals in our brain works. And so we believe that it is both contextual to our experiences and the traumas that we have, but it is also somehow possibly a genetic or somehow fitting into a disposition that we have. And so anything that we do, we could do to excess, and we can do it too much. And I've learned that with good things in my life, and with love, and with religion, and with the things that are the most important things to my life. Even right now, I'm traveling. That's why we're not together. I am for sure addicted to traveling. I'm addicted to reading and buying books and audiobooks and podcasts and going to concerts. And we think that this Wimbish song, David Wimbish wrote it, the band The Collection sings it, captures that essence of who we are. And we wanted to share, we've shared so far from the Big Book of AA, we've shared from NA. We wanted to show that these different lineages are like roots on a tree, and they all go down into the ground, into source. Now, they come from a similar source of the pain that was wrought by doing too much of a good thing until it became a really, 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 really bad thing. And so we're open minded to different versions of that. And what Jeannie was talking about before was just basically, in some meetings they don't want you to talk about anything that's outside of the definition of that meeting. But we've learned and grown, and have done our meeting based on meetings that we first encountered at a festival, And then we saw it also at an academic conference, and then even later at a religious conference where they had one 12-step meeting for all the different people who needed a 12-step meeting while they were going to these places where other people were drinking. And some of them were drinking a lot at these concerts and festivals and conferences.
Yeah, that's kind of an MO for conferences, the having the drinks following the conference on the when you're doing the social interaction and to help loosen you up, to be able to talk, to meet and greet and talk to others. There's a lot of alcohol in conferences. So we're very pleased to see that they are understanding that and buying into the idea that it's not only important to have all these different kinds of services at a conference, but also to offer AA, NA, 12-step recovery type meetings at the conferences.
And so right now, this week, we're just talking about things that are right before we got sober, what it was like, and that anxiety and that fear. Jeannie, did you have a lot of fear to let go? I sure was. It was my best friend. Then it was my only friend, and it tried to kill me. But I was afraid to let go of my best friend.
Yes, and I had a counselor say, write a goodbye letter to it. Beer was my thing. I loved beer, and I drank a lot of it. And I was fearful of what do you do? How do you fill the time? How do you, even cope with the day to day? And so I wrote a letter saying goodbye and saying the things that, at first that I liked about it, and then how, as Andrew just shared, my best friend, but then my best friend was trying to kill me. So, yeah, it is scary, but that's the good thing about if you go into recovery and attend meetings like we do, you have that support from others. We're there to help support the newcomer and help give you guidance and how to do this, what to do, how to fill the days. So don't be afraid to reach out. At least give it a try. Never stop stopping is an important one that was said to me when I started out. Never stop stopping.
So we are both addicts and alcoholics. We both practice recovery. If you're already on a recovery journey, we sure would love for you to join us on these pages. You can scroll back through my page, or just click on my profile and click on videos, and you can see all the past days that we have done. And we'll be back again tomorrow. We're not able to do them at exactly the same time every day, but we're going to try to do it for 28 straight days. So far, we've only made it for 5. We'll see how we keep going. Thanks for attending today.